Hi everyone, in today's video I'll show you how you can design your email marketing emails for your e-com store with Canva. Even though Figma is the best way possible you can design your emails, however it's a bit more advanced, you can use Canva as well, even the free version, which I'll show you how you can do it today. I'll walk you through the whole process from starting the design, then implementing it in Klaviyo, adding the links, the call to actions, and then sending it. So with that being said, let's get started.
Okay guys, as you probably already saw, we are going to create this email right here. This is for the brand BrioBox. We designed this email on Figma. However, I'll show you how you can design something like this in Canva. And I think it's a good choice because the testimonial, the review emails can be applied to any brand. We have right here, as we always start with the logo on top, then we have header, image text, subheader, the call to action button, and the testimonials right away with images and Trustpilot icons. So you can download all these assets like the stars, these icons right here from a lot of different places. So I'm not going to show you how to you can find these. However, once you have all the assets saved, all the images you want to use for your brand and everything else, we can start our design process in Canva. From here, when you log in into Canva, you just need an email to run the free version. Then you can click on the custom size. For the width of the email, we like to use 1000 pixels, and for the actual height, how long the email is going to be, we can start with 4,500, for example, but we can adjust that later. It will be harder to adjust the width, so make sure to start with 1000. Like 600 to 1000 is the best you want to use in your emails. And for the height, yeah, like I mentioned, this depends on how many assets you're going to add, how many sections in the actual email, but we can adjust that later. And click create new design. Now we have our canvas here. It's blank, so we want to first go on uploads, upload files, and just upload all the assets like your logo, like your testimonial images, or whatever you want to use in that email. Okay, now when everything is uploaded, you can just click on the actual asset and it will send the file on your canvas. So you can zoom in with Control or Command plus, and you can zoom out with Command or Control minus. So it will be pretty helpful in this process. Let's adjust the logo. So it's a bit bigger right now, and let's move it right in the center. So in Canva, as you can see, when I move the elements, the line appear, so you can be sure that it's centered. However, you can right click on it, align to page, and make sure it's in the center here. Now when we have our logo, let's move it right here a little bit bigger to make sure it's centered. Yeah, perfect. Every time we want to design an email, no matter what the email is about, like testimonials, flash sales, promotions, etc., we want to start with the logo on top, then have a header image text, an image if we want to use one, subheader text, and a call to action in the above the fold section. So the above the fold section is basically like this. So it's probably like this on mobile and on desktop. On desktop a little bit bigger, but yeah. So the idea is the above the fold section is whenever someone opens the email, the first thing that they see. So without scrolling, of course. So this is the above the fold section. It is one of the most important things in your email because 90+% of the clicks and interactions with your email happens in that above the fold section. By the way, in Klaviyo, when you send a campaign and then go to the analytics, you can see when your clicks are coming from. So you can have a better understanding how important this part is. You want to fit a header image text. So this is the text that they see first. And then the subheader with a little bit more information about what the email is about, and then straightforward call to action that is connected with the header image text and the subheader, of course. So yeah, we start with the logo. Now we need a text. So in Canva, just click text, add text box, and let's put the text, stick with us. Now let's move the text right here. This brand is using this font, and it is black, I think. Yeah, perfect. Now let's resize it a little bit more. Okay, great. And now we want to change the color. I think it's green. Let's see all the shades here. Yeah, perfect. That one is good. And as we can see in the design here, the upper text is close with the text below, so we can change that in Canva as well. Advanced settings, line spacing. Let's do it like this. Great. Okay, perfect. That looks good enough. Let's move on to the subheader text. Once you have an element in Canva, you can just click it, select it, then copy, paste, and you can adjust the second text. So let me just quickly copy this one, paste it. It will be a regular and smaller, like 20. Okay, 30. Yeah, probably. Let's adjust it like this and adjust again the line spacing so it can be read easier. Center it. You can select both elements holding shift. So shift, left click, shift, left click, shift, left click, and then you can just align the elements in the center if you're not sure if they are. Now we want to create our call to action button, which is super important, of course. Let's go and design that with a shape. Let's go to elements, shapes, then let's use this shape. Okay, let's move it. Let's resize it a little bit bigger. Okay, it's in the center, but let's adjust the corners a little bit more, a little bit bigger. You can see when I just move the element with my mouse, like the left click, when I drag it, you can see the pixels that appear here. So that's the dimension from this to this and from this to this. It's helpful. If you are not a designer, it's really helpful. So you can place your elements evenly. Now we need the call to action text. Let's copy, get the box, and this right here, this arrow. Now let's adjust the text. It will be black and it is white, so text color white. Let's move it here, make it smaller, 30. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I think we have to make these a little bit closer together so we can be as close as we can to the design we created on Figma. Again, let's just make sure everything is centered, and now we can start our testimonial section. So for here, again, we need a shape. So we are going to use the same shape that we used for the call to action. Let's move it here. Now we are going to do this like white box here. It will be white. Now let's copy again the shape that we created, paste it, change the color from here, then reshape it. It will be like this. Let's change the color rounding like this. Perfect. Now let's copy and paste it again, align it. This will be our text here. Align elements, center. Oops. So yeah, when you want to actually center two elements in one row, just Command G or Control G, so you can group these, then you can align these together. So let's choose the first box here. This will be our image for the testimonial. Let's go to our uploads and drag it here, resize, and let's just adjust the corners if they don't match. Okay, now when we have our setup lineup here, let's click add text. Again, add a text box so we can add the testimonial. Let's just copy this, paste it, change the font, and adjust it. It will be bigger, 23 maybe. Align on the left. Right here, let's bold the name and add the Trustpilot stars. Okay, move these. Let's adjust these. Okay, now when we have our section ready here, the first testimonial ready, we can add the actual shadow with the box below. It's harder to do that with Canva, but it's not impossible. So let me try to do it this way. Let's just open the layers, right click, layers, show layers. These are the layers, all the elements that you use on this template, and you can move things around. So see, right now we are hiding our image, but if we move this layer behind, it will go behind and we are not going to hide anything. So let's give it a slightly different color box. So make it like this. Okay, that looks good enough. It's not the same, but as I mentioned, this email was created on Figma, and Figma is a lot more advanced than Canva. However, as you can see, we did a pretty good job here. The good thing is now when we have this section ready, we can just copy everything, paste, and move below. Right now, we want to switch the image, so we can get that Z pattern. So when you're reading this, it's a copywriting technique usually, but we use that in design as well. When you open the email and when you start reading it, if everything is like this, aligned, it will be harder for someone to go to the end of the email and see everything. So that's why we are using the Z pattern. Let's just move the image. Okay, a good thing, Command Z or Control Z, depends on your device. It's making an undo. If you make something wrong, like I just did, you can just undo it. So let's move the image. Let's select the box first, holding Shift, select the stars, then the testimonial. Let's move it here, and let's move the image. Let's just align everything properly. And now let's replace the image. It will be this one. You see that? So it's getting easier. So the first image, we needed to actually align everything, detail by pixel, and now we just can drag and drop, and it is replacing the image. That's the good thing with Canva. Okay, so now let's just change the testimonial. Let's bold the name, adjust it, and looks good enough. Okay, now let's again copy, paste the first one. Right now we don't have to actually change the pattern because we already have both. So let's use the other image. It's this one. Let's use this review. Bold the name. Perfect. Great. Copy, paste. You got it. Okay, great. So let's just zoom out so for you to see. We've already built like 90% of the email. There's something left here. So let's copy the text. Let's paste it here, change the text, the numbers behind the love. Let's change the color to be green. Great. Let's align it to center. Change the font to black. Perfect. Now we have our icons. Let's go to uploads. Where's uploads? Okay, I'm here. Oh my God. Let's just click on this, resize it. It will be here, somewhere around here. Let me just move the camera. It will be here, this one, and the image here. Okay, perfect. Now I want to center these, but first I want to align these to be exactly the same size. Here. Let's move this below. Now we want to add our text, so copy this, 4.4 stars. Let's change the font. So you can make micro adjustments with the arrows on your keyboard. It will be easier. Average rating. Let's center this. And let's change the color. Great. The font is a little bit bolder, I think. It's about, yeah. Great. Copy, paste again, align with the icon, and let's change the text. Perfect. Now you can copy these. You can make the same thing that we did with the icons. Align, middle. Actually, I did the wrong thing. So let's undo this. Let's just group these. Let's group these. Now we can use the alignment, center, middle, and now we can center these with the icons. Okay. Looks good. Perfect. Now I think these are a little bit far off, so let's ungroup these. Select all the elements. Now let's just group these, and now we can center. Perfect. Looks good enough. So now we have another text here, ready to experience it. Let's change the color, green. Make this black. Perfect. Okay, make sure the alignment is good. And so now this is a good example that we need more space, but we don't have it because we choose 4,500 pixels, if I remember correctly. So you can use the resize option, which is included in the paid version of Canva, or you can just add another page. It will make sense just when we start implementing the email that it doesn't matter if you are going to resize your first canvas or just add a new page. So let's add this, resize the box, make sure it's centered. Then we need some text, so copy, paste, move it here. Let's copy the text right from the email. Let's change it, and let's see what we used here. 30. Okay, let's make that the same. 30. Brio box. Perfect. Let's just center it and fix the line spacing. Great. Now we need a button. Let's choose the button. Holding Shift, select the text, copy, paste, and move the button here. Again, let's center it. It's centered, and change the text. If you want to resize your button, it's pretty easy, like this, center, perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. We are already done with our email. So now I'm going to show you how you can implement this email in Klaviyo, add the links, the out text, and then send it to your audience. When implementing an email in Klaviyo, there are few different ways you can implement a Canva email in Klaviyo. The first one is to share, just export the email. Let's just JPEG, quality, download. Okay, so this will be the first version, the easier version that you can use to implement the email. Let's go to Klaviyo. Let's go to campaigns, create new campaign, a single channel, it's fine. Let's use a list. Next, then choose create. Then we have all this here. Let's just remove everything besides the footer. Now let's upload an image, select image, select the whole email that we just exported from Canva. Use the original. And now, as you can see, everything is here. However, if you want to have different links, you have to come here, crop, then go right this. It's not the version that we usually use. We use Photoshop. However, this is the easiest one, and you don't need Photoshop in order to do that. So I'm just showing you how to do it. So yeah, for example, if you want to have one link in this call to action button and different links for the different testimonials, or a different link for this section right here, for example, let's say we are presenting different products in this email, you have to just select the actual section and then click save. From here, you can just go, duplicate, crop, move like this. Let's say we want to have one link for these two reviews like this. And if you click preview, you can so on to continue to the end of the email. And when you click preview, you can see we have our email here and it looks awesome. So let me show you the second version that you can use to implement the email in Klaviyo, which is the version that we use as an agency. I think this is the best way possible. You need to have Photoshop. You don't need to have Photoshop skills in order to do that. I'm going to show you. It's pretty easy. Let's open Photoshop. From here, you want to open your email that we just exported from Canva. Then again, Command plus, Command minus for zoom in, zoom out. Then you have to go here and choose the slice tool. Then let's make the slices. So every slice will be a different image here. So if you want to have your logo to the homepage, for example, you want to have a slice here. Then another link, let's say, is in the above the fold. Here, another slice. Here, another slice, and so on and so on. You can make as many slices as you want. And when you're done, you have to click File, then Export, Save for Web, copy this settings right here on JPEG, high quality, 60, save, and save. It will create a folder on your desktop with all the different slices here. And then the thing you want to do is go to tinypng.com. It's a free website that compresses even more our slices. So let's upload these so you can see. We've saved 37%. Just download all these. It creates a zip for you, and if you open that zip, you can see all the slices without the quality being compromised. Then go in Klaviyo again. Let's say you're starting over. Just upload an image, then select the image, upload, go into your Tinyfied folder, and upload all the slices. Make sure to choose original here, then duplicate, select the second one, and you got it. When you're done uploading the whole email, you want to go here and make sure the alt text is filled. So Brio box logo, briobox.com, and the second one, why people stick with us, and make sure all the links are there, because if you don't have links, if people click on your CTA button here, they won't go anywhere. They will just open the image. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. When you're ready, just click next, send, follow the instructions, and you'll send your designed email.
Okay, that was everything for today's video. I hope you liked it. I hope you can at least try to design your first email today and send it with Klaviyo. However, if you still feel uncertain, you can contact us and we can manage your whole retention channel, the email marketing structure, the copywriting, the strategies, the design, the implementation, so you can focus on your business. Thank you for watching, and until next time.